Alright, by popular demand, here is part 2 to my VHF UHF GoBox. Right now it's VHF only, and we'll go through briefly a recap. So we have our Icon V8000 VHF only. We have our microphone. I recommend whatever you get the mic with all the buttons. Normally you can control up to 100% of the radio through the microphone alone, so I recommend that, especially if you're mobile. We have here an aluminum plate from a company online, and I will list that down below. Click the show more and it'll have a link as well. And then we have the ever-present cutout for 110 voltage, obviously empty. There's basically room under the rig, with a little bit of adjusting this room under the rig for a Samlex 1223 AC to DC converter. And then here we have two outputs. That says 12 volts 10 amps max, which is kind of a lie, but in case someone else is using this box, they don't hook in a 25 amp a 25 amp rig. It won't be a problem. I just don't want it to suck the juice out of the battery in no time. So two outlets. Our voltmeter slash charge indicator. Our input, which will accept, and I'll get to that, it'll accept the power supply or another battery. No problem. A cutout for a VHF connection, or a HF connection, obviously empty, and then a cutout for a VHF UHF connection. Right now we're connected to the house antenna. So here is one of the more popular repeaters. It's located on 248 and something down in Homestead, just past the border of nowhere. But it's 200 feet high, so the coverage is excellent all the way out to Miami Beach. Let's see if anyone's online. AK4PX. I thought I heard someone earlier. W1HQL, do you copy? Apparently he's strictly original. He does not copy. Let's see what else. Let's try simplex max power. Alpha Kilo 4 Papa X-ray. Now clearly my very cheap eBay Chinese voltmeter special is flaking out on me, but that's okay. As long as I have steady state indicator of what's going on with the battery, that's fine. Alright, nobody's out and about at the moment, or at least not listening. Let's try one more time. Alpha Kilo 4 Papa X-ray. Alright, let's go through the rest of it very briefly. There's just a couple of props, accessories, if you will. The ubiquitous, everyone should have it, repeater directory. I got this one free with my renewal this last year with the ARRL. So, very cool item to have, quite frankly. So again, you get it from the ARRL. There is a larger version that's spiral bound. So obviously I got this one because it's small. It fits in here very nicely. Something I found online. This was ordered by one of our local club guys. I'm not certain what the secret incantation is to get one of these yourself.
WA6UBV, North Miami
Alright, let's chat with the guy.
KK4 UPU. Got a good copy on you.
AK4PX as well. Good afternoon, sir.
Hey, good afternoon. Boy, I got two for the price of one. Must be my lucky day. This is Rob, located in North Miami Beach. But you can hear me okay. I'm just wondering where this repeater is located.
So I was third in line there. Let's see if the other guy answers.
Yeah, this is KK4 UPU Logan. I'm in Palmetto Bay. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the repeater is right there off of 248th Street, right by US 1. Maybe the other station can confirm that, but if I'm not mistaken, that's where it's at.
Roger that, Logan. That is correct. 248 and something. It's way down in Homestead, but it's also 200 feet high, so the coverage is very good. AK4PX.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm up at 100 feet. In fact, just a few feet over 100. Here in North Miami Beach, running a Super Station Master Phelps Dodge. ADV gain at a little over 100. 300 watts out the door of contiguous city. Go ahead. Got a great copy into the repeater. I mean, there's a tiny bit of noise. It's not full quieting, but nonetheless, it's 110% copy. No issues at all copying you up there in Miami Beach, North Miami Beach.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, I guess this frequency passed off to me from Don Morris.
Alright, so that's cool. Always cool to hear that. As you can see, spiral bound and plastic cover, plastic back, and the cool part is that the pages are waterproof. I don't know what they call it, plasticized pages, I think is what it is. Anyway, there's a downloadable file on the website. Just do a search for this thing. There's enough terms in there to get you right to it. Just make sure you get the January 2011 or later. So the later version has the amateur radio listed in here. For whatever reason, they didn't put it in the first few versions, even though it's like the first thing they go to. They've got CB and gamers and freeze. Unbelievable. No ham radio. But anyway, the new one has it, so that's always a cool thing to have. Alright, let's go underneath and see what it's like down there. Alrighty, so underneath we have our November 9 Tango Alpha X-Ray Slim Jim antenna. It's ladder line with various ferrite things and stuff like that. Like 30 bucks, I think. Roll up, easy to hang. Underneath that white thing has about 30 feet of cord on it and a 4-ounce fishing weight at the end. So I throw that in the tree, haul up the antenna, good to go. 18 amp hour SLA battery, and this blue thing is a low loss power gate, LLPG, and the seller is Kilo India 0 Bravo Kilo. Just Kiobach, that's what I call them. Anyway, battery, input, whether it's power supply or another battery, and then 3 outputs, all 12 volt. So the input will power the battery and power the radio and charge the battery. If the battery flakes out, you've got your input. The switchover is seamless. If you unplug the input to go to the battery, the switchover is seamless, no loss. So that is a very simple GoBox. Any one of you can make that. So this is the only cool part, I suppose. Anyway, there's 3 parts here. There's the box. There's the adapter. Both are Pelican products. And then this thing, I'll show you down in with a link and everything. So anyway, that's cool. That's the box, waterproof. No connections breaking through the box, because that would be dumb. And I love it. It's probably about 25 pounds in the configuration you see here. So anyway, if you have any questions, just list them down below.